Which actor would play you in a movie about your life?
I already know the answer.
I already know, too.
Say it.
Woody Harrelson.
Yep.
Alright, your turn.
Oh.
To be like a younger Woody Harrelson because he's way older than me.
The first thing they do if they traded places with you. First of all, go to therapy. Second of all, probably say what the fuck.
The first thing they do if they trade places with
Yeah.
you.
Anyone. If anyone traded places with me, if they were in my brain, it would be what the fuck.
Yeah, it'd be what's going on here.
Where it'd be like the what is that thing? The back doors. That
Yeah, the
fucking
back doors. What
yeah,
about
the
them?
back doors.
What about them? Oh, that's
Yeah.
what's in
Okay.
Alright.
The white ones, you're not supposed to do the white ones. I don't know why you put them in there.
What are the white ones?
It's-
What's the stupidest moment of your life? Like the dumbest thing you've ever done? Probably something that I like haunts me when I think about how dumb it was, and I could have died when I'd done it. Like, did it multiple times, but went down a drainage ditch on my skateboard, like through the manhole, down the fucking thing in a tube, like I don't know, like this big for like 200 yards, and we just had little flashlights 'cause it was just pitch black. And I remember one time we went to a dead end, and we're just in the middle of this pipe in the middle of the fucking street somewhere, and went to a dead end and had to fucking like turn around in the middle of this pipe. And thinking about it now, like it always gives me like shivers when I think about it. But that's probably the dumbest thing I've ever done, because no one would have ever found us. No one would have ever known where we were, and no one would have known what happened to us. We were just off in a pipe somewhere. Like,
Is it like the LA one in Skate 3?
yeah,
I
but
guess it's a real
they're
place.
But they're like smaller. They're like. It's weird now working in construction because I see them like all the time. I'm like, wow.
What the fuck was I thinking?
That was fucking stupid.
Yikes. 20 Hawk. Watch out. Alright. You did a white one?
When are we supposed to take the
If you don't want to answer the question.
oh,
So you don't. Some of them are like sketchy. I looked at some of them. I'm not answering some of those that are in there.
what is it? Tell us how you lost your virginity. I'm not talking about that one. You just gotta take a dab. Hot one's last dab. It's like the size of a dime. I don't know. It looks good to me.
It is really fucking spicy.
Not looking forward to it.
I can handle spicy a lot better than you can.
Alright. Have you ever gotten a physical fight? If so, what happened? Multiple.
Tell them about the time your mom broke it up.
There was this big dude at school who was mad that I was dating this one girl, and I still to this day don't know why he was so mad at me, other than the fact that I was dating this girl that he was interested in, I guess. I don't know, but I was at Brahms with my mom, and we were trying to remember. Yeah, I think we were leaving, and he like followed us out of the parking lot and was just talking mad shit to me. And my mom was pretty much like, shut the fuck up, and pulled a knife out on him. And yeah, pretty much was like, leave him alone.
Have you ever had any, like, physical fights? Like, where you...
Yeah. Yeah. One of the most embarrassing ones is with one of my friends, Dustin. And I got mad at him because he gave away something that I gave to him. And it was really stupid. It was like, so we used to ride our bikes together a lot, and there's little things that go on the wheel to make it light up. The fucking, God, what are they called? The air pressure things? Whatever. Anyway, they go on the fucking thing where you air it up and they light up. And I gave him some of those, and anyway, he lived with his grandparents and shit. They didn't have a lot of money, so I was like, "What? Hey, yeah, you could have them, dude. I don't want them." So I thought I was hooking him up, and then he just turned around and gave them to some other fucking kid that I didn't like, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And it really pissed me off. And so I don't know, it just snapped. I remember having him in a fucking headlock. And then he went home crying, and his grandma called my mom. And yeah, my mom was like, "What the fuck, Nick?" Dustin's grandma just called me and said, "You beat him up." So yeah. That's the physical fight. I don't think I'm going to get one that I'm not going to want to talk about.
Well, it's really hot.
I'm going to skate through this.
I understand how the people on the show, like, now, I understand
I'm going to David Blaine it.
that it's like he asks the question and he's talking and then you don't really know. Okay. Be there in a second, okay?
Just go lay down, sweetie.
I'll be there in a second. Thanks. Thanks for the goods. Alright. Anyways,
It's your turn.
But yeah, like, and I don't even know what they would do if they would have to hold a microphone and do this at the same time because it's really hard.
This is awkward.
It's not awkward, it's just really hard when your mouth is on fucking fire.
I'm not used to holding it either.
Okay. Share a travel experience where things went the worst way possible. Okay, so I guess I don't have a specific answer to this, but my entire trip to France was beautiful yet fucking like chaos and disaster at the same time. Like missed flights, lost the people that I was with, having to be like by myself in places in France where like people fucking like hate Americans. Like it's not a stereotype at all. Like you get there and like I don't know.
Probably because you do things like pour beer on graves and go over there.
Do you know how many French people? No. There was people from every country doing that. That was not just me. I was the only one that had the balls to jump the fucking gate.
That's what I'm saying.
That was
probably
there.
Y'all do shit like that, and they're like, "These fucking Americans."
That was the worst fucking French accent.
accent.
Yeah, that was horrible. Anyways, but that was I had no regrets doing that. That was awesome. Even getting in trouble for that was like I don't really even fucking care. Like that was something that I wanted to do. I guess it was I went to Jim Morrison's grave and poured beer. You drink half of the beer, you pour the other half in his grave. First of all,
I'd be kind of pissed if someone did
no, he did write that. No, there is I will fucking find it and we can put it in this or whatever.
Why are you getting all
That is what
sticky?
he wanted. No, that is what he wanted people to do. I promise you. I would not have done that if, like, I didn't fucking know that. And also, like, it actually, there was a gate across it and locks, and you weren't supposed to go in there and do that anymore because so many people were doing that. And his grave is covered in shit that people wrote, and I did it, but I did it in lipstick, so it's definitely gone by now from like rain and shit. But
They rubbed that shit off the next day.
no,
The janitor
no,
came
no,
by
you can
and
look
fucking
it up.
rubbed
No,
that
you can
shit.
look it up. The graves, no, the graves fucking next to him, probably like four over this way, and there's a big tomb like right in
How
front
would
of
you
it.
like
It's
to be
all
the
written
guy
on.
next to Jim Morrison?
It's all written on. Like, I love you, Jim. Jim
So not
forever.
even Jim's grave.
Kisses. You know.
You're the
but-
guy 3 guys down from Jim, and you're still getting rode on.
But me and my friend Miranda, shout out Miranda Evans, I miss you. We went to the catacombs, and we were older than the group. Like our art teacher was like, she let me smoke cigarettes. She let us go get wine and beer and stuff like that.
Oh, so she's a cool teacher.
Miss Foster, shout out. Actually, cut that out.
She's a, what's her name from Mean Girls?
And
If you're gonna drink, I'd rather you do it in the house.
well, and Miss White. Actually, Miss White. Did you ever have or know about her? She was the senior English teacher.
No, I had Miss Lovelady.
I have no Miss Lovelace, not Miss Lovelady. Shout out Miss Lovelace also. But Miss White was right next to her, and she was super cool too. She actually went to France with us, and everyone in her class, she gave them nicknames. I wasn't in her class, but she, before we even went,
Big
like,
Mac or what?
Morrison, you bitch.
Morrison?
Don't call me
Why
that.
They call you Morrison?
Because I literally, I was like weird. Okay, first of all, I was weirdly obsessed with Jonathan Davis, but that was probably too weird for people to like acknowledge. So like, I was also obsessed with Jim Morrison. So that was more like, yeah, you whatever. We're not gonna call you like.
It's funny that people. I mean, they're asking if you're a tarot card reader in the chat.
I think that's because I had a bunch of those cards in my hand, but they don't know that it's fucking hot
That
ones.
makes sense now.
That's why, because I was like, I have a
Okay.
fucking Lord of the Rings shirt on. I don't look like a tarot card reader, anyways.
Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. Anyways, Miranda, this one day we got no. I need to tell my story. We got lost in the catacombs because we fucking drifted away and we went in this part that we weren't supposed to go in. And then like we went in and then nobody was there and it was the fucking scariest thing ever because we were lost in the catacombs. And then, yeah, got rained on a lot.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, fuck you.
In France, it rains a lot.
Yeah, it did.
With,
And it was very cold and it was snowing.
Winter in the winter.
Never got to see that green like shot of the Eiffel Tower with the field. It was just like gray and snow.
The picturesque picture of the Eiffel Tower that I picture is at nighttime. I don't ever think of it during the day.
Yeah, it does that at like for like 30 minutes at like 11:30. You have to wait there till like midnight to fucking see it go. And then that's it. It's like over really quick. That's
thought
why
it
you
was
got to
just
get your
on all
kissy picture.
night.
That's what me and Miranda did. We're like,
Isn't it just on all night?
Nope.
Like
not sparkly like that.
Dallas or something?
Not sparkly like
Alright,
that.
my turn. I'm like my haunted body. Pop quiz. What is the scientific term for when you sweat on your forehead from too much hot sauce?
I feel like I actually know this.
Gust
Did you just read the answer?
gustatory perspiration. Gustatory perspiration. Occurring perspiration. I can't read this shit. Apricot. No, because you're gonna know the answer. We're skipping this one. If you ate an ounce of chili peppers and an ounce of orange slices, where would you get the most vitamin C? A. Orange slices. B. Chili peppers. Or C. The same amount.
I'm gonna say the same amount.
You would be wrong. It's chili peppers.
Damn it. Fuck. So what does that mean?
I don't know. It says get one answer wrong and take a dab. So
But I feel like I needed to ask you that because you drew that question, but...
I drew this as pop quiz. What do you mean? Okay, if you, if
Pedro said don't cough it back up.
a hot sauce must be made from chili peppers in order to be considered a hot sauce. True or false?
False.
That is true. A hot sauce must be made from chili peppers to be a hot sauce.
I don't know dick about hot sauces. I don't know why I keep putting that much and like killing myself.
Dave and Blade in this. I'm not gonna take any of it.
I don't want to do pop quizzes anymore.
All right, let's cherry pick our way through this.
What the?
Lay down.
Okay, so, all right. So this is a roast card, and I get to let you roast me on a time I annoyed you or insulted you
Let's
in the
go.
past.
All right, give me this. A time you annoyed or insulted them in the past.
Never done that. First of all,
You annoy me on a daily basis. First off. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
no. A time I annoyed you. What's the last thing I did that annoyed you?
Probably left something out or didn't. It's usually shit like that.
Are you what's his name? Blue facing and Krishan me right now?
No, because she's ridiculous, but you have
Well, we don't even have a laundry
some
room, so-
level you have some level of Krishan
My life is
laundry
hectic.
habits.
Yeah, my life is hectic.
I really feel like if I or another person wasn't in your house, you would just be living in laundry.
Okay. You should see any girls that go on vacation together, show me their hotel room. I promise you, fucking chaos. Actually, I have like pictures of hotel rooms.
Imagine everything on the floor.
Yep. And then you wonder 7 years later, where's that cute ass shirt that I had? Never know.
Gone. Read it out loud, man.
What are the crazy extremes you went through to get alcohol as a minor? So, I did not drink alcohol as a minor, and it was very rare that I did it. I always smoked weed. No. As a minor, no, it wasn't until I got into hair school that I got fucking into alcohol. And the craziest things that we did were go to the fucking 7-Eleven and Bear would just give us alcohol. It wasn't even crazy. Like, I never had any, like... I never went to, like, a liquor store and, like, asked people for alcohol.
Alright, my turn. Go lay down, sweetie.
Yeah. She just ran into the door.
We're not doing pop quizzes, so we're skipping those.
No.
Skipping pop. Skipping
Fuck
pop.
'em.
Skipping
Fuck 'em.
Skipping pop.
Get outta here.
Skipping pops. Skipping pop quiz. Alright. Just waiting on this cat to knock something over.
She's fine.
It's an accidental like happens. The best of us share the worst social media mishap you've done. Probably just like fucking up posts and having to repost shit over and over and over.
Yeah, I feel like you've never done anything
don't-
crazy.
like- I don't know.
Maybe just misspelling words and yeah. You haven't taken hot sauce yet.
Oh.
It's so stupid. Ever thought someone was pregnant when they weren't? Share a time you mistook something for something that they're not. Yes, I did. The branch manager at the Greenville location to the bank that I was working for in the Quinlan location, she had like diabetes or something and made her stomach blow. And I really did think she was like 9 months pregnant because she looked it and she wasn't. So yeah, I've done that. Your turn.
She had diabetes and it made her stomach blow.
It was something, yeah.
Okay. Next.
Pretty sure it was diabetes.
I feel like I have
Really
to
bad.
read these first myself before I can share them with y'all. Drinking can be fun. ... Until the next morning arrives. Tell us about a time you drank too much and what happened. Which time?
The desk.
Yeah, I peed myself at a party one time. Woke up where I fell. Basically. Yeah, I guess that's probably the craziest one. I didn't even know I peed myself until I woke up the next morning and my pants were wet. And I went downstairs and everybody was making breakfast and I just was like, alright, I gotta go. I'm not staying for breakfast. I got my pee pants on, so I gotta go.
What's the Billy Madison quote?
You're not cool unless you pee your
You're not
pants.
cool unless you pee pants. No.
What is this one?
I'm not even reading it. Why are all mine sexual? I'm not reading it.
Looks like the cat wants some.
Don't. Do not do that. You will regret life.
You hear mommy yelling?
Because it's hot.
Is your mouth burning now? You like hot stuff though. I'm not with the hot stuff.
No, that's almost like too hot though.
Things aren't always smooth sailing in the bedroom. Tell us your most embarrassing sex story and don't hold back.
I'll tell you mine.
I can't really think of one, but I'll go ahead and skip it though.
Mine's with you. I could answer that.
Well, now I'm like, what? Embarrassing for me or embarrassing for you?
Well, no. I'm just saying, I got asked that question. I would have an answer, but no, sir, you don't get to say, like, something I did that was embarrassing.
It's just hot.
Yeah.
I don't like
Taking
it.
3 of them bitches.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
ho? Alright.
I don't want to swallow this.
What is the craziest, most extravagant...
I don't like it. I don't want.
Chug that. Better answer the last 5 questions.
was horrible.
It said to lick it before you played the game, and I did that. Okay. What's the craziest, most extravagant thing you've ever done to seduce someone? I would say the only thing that I've really done is like game, which I have none, is ask my best friend to. She was in an event with him, and I told her to tell him hi. And he said, tell her I said, what's up? And then here we are.
The Wood Grain event?
10 years later. Yeah, Ellie.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because he Snapchatted me and said, hey, stranger. Anyways, in your turn, I would.
These are ridiculous. Dating can be a wild ride of downright crazy. Share an embarrassing date memory you wish you could erase. My mouth is still on fire.
Yikes.
Embarrassing date. Okay, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Bye.
River, please.
Embarrassing day. Uno momento. I was singing. One note.
Most embarrassing date. I can't remember like an embarrassing one.
I'm sorry, that comment made me laugh again.
Yeah, I don't have an embarrassing date story. I pretty much knock them out of the park every time. I'm kidding. That was a joke.
This will be Nick's last podcast. It will no longer be. Alright.
What is it,
Okay.
damn it?
Everyone's cool with lying until they get caught. Share a time you got trapped in a lie. When I was in middle school, the Wood Creek gang, we were all smoking in the forest, in the pond. Not in the pond, by the pond. And I would make these bongs out of like ibuprofen and Tylenol bottles, and then I would like.
That sounds super unhealthy.
It was, and then I would put like a real straw or whatever into the thing and heat it to where the metal or the plastic like.
Oh
coated
god,
over
that's
the metal.
all kinds of fucked up.
And then obviously like.
I never did that Gatorade bottle.
Obviously like foil, because you didn't smoke in like high school. And then obviously like the foil with the holes. And anyways, we were smoking. And never had we gotten caught in the entire time that it had, like, we'd been smoking. And from across the field, we saw, like, this fat, like, cop. And he was, like, running down the hill. And he was like, hey, hey. And I had it in my hand, so, like, I tossed it back, and it landed in the pond. And he caught up to us, and he was like, were you guys smoking? I just saw you smoking. And I was like, no, we're not smoking, we're just hanging out. And he goes, yeah, so what's that? And it's like, I thought the motherfucker would sink when I threw it in the water.
Empty bottle.
Yeah, it floated, and it's just like bobbing like behind me when I'm like, that's like, I wasn't doing anything. He goes, what's that? And I didn't see it. So he got out of the pond, pulled up to my house. Everyone else's, he drove us all home in the cop car, and that was a different story because he like he called all his cop friends, and they all came. There was like 6 of them, and they laid all our weed out on the hood of the cop car, and like they made some like reference to like, oh, this is actually like really good weed, and that like obviously boosted our egos because we were in middle school, so we're like, yeah, that's right. And then we made some like Lil Wayne reference when we were in the back of a cop car. Drove us all home. Everyone else's parents were fucking not home, but it was like spring break, so my dad was home.
My mouth still hurts.
My dad was home. Brought us home, and yeah. He like gave my dad the like pill bottle or the.
Shout out Coach Jaworski.
No. I mean, yeah, shout out my dad, but not for that situation.
Ever waved at someone random thinking they were waving at you? Tell us about your cringiest public encounter with a stranger. I've done this many times. Happens all the time.
Happened to me literally.
I've seen it happen to Kenzy. Her standing right next to me. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty bad about it too, though. It'll just be a misreading of the situation, or I also don't have the best eyesight either, so I'll think someone's looking at me and they're really just looking like next to me, or I also don't like typically give a shit.
I've never seen you wave at someone ever in my life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I don't know. I'll probably go up to someone if I want to talk to them, but I'm not gonna like make myself known. Like, hey, what's up, buddy? I'm not that guy. I don't know. I'm just.
The only greeting I've ever seen you do is the.
Yeah, the 2 times if you know me is a lifestyle for sure. I guess something I've done for a long time. Only the people that like really know me though, like do the 2 times thing. What's the next one?
You shouldn't judge a person's looks by. Oh, you shouldn't judge a person by their looks, but if we were being honest, we all do it. Tell us about a time you totally misjudged someone and were completely wrong about your assessment.
When has someone exceeded your expectations?
Recently?
Anytime. Never everybody sucks.
Oh. Okay, so it's no one specific, but no.
Alright, so I got a rose card. I'm gonna have to edit out all these pauses in this. I'm gonna chop this thing out. Alright, so the rose card is, why would you make the perfect supervillain in... I can either skip this or you get to tell me why I'd make the
You're an asshole by nature.
That checks out.
But you love the ones that you love, but it's just something. Yeah, you.
Why does that make me a perfect supervillain?
Ego, very egotistic.
I just know what I like.
First, no, okay, you're an Aries. I'll just go ahead and say it. No, if anyone knows about astrology, there's no other further explanation. He's a fucking Aries. They make the perfect supervillains. Look it up.
I know what I like.
It makes me cry sometimes.
Oh, oh no, it's your turn. I pulled for you.
What was that one?
Another rose card.
I didn't want a rose. That's sweet. See, I need the right more because It's a roast, so you have to say it to me. What would I do if I won the lottery?
You'd probably buy you'd buy a bunch of vapes.
Get somebody else to do it.
Kenzy would buy a little house in Keokuk, Iowa.
Damn right.
On the river.
Yep.
In the middle of a cornfield if she could.
Yep. Horses. Pigs. Chickens.
With a couple of farm animals to get the tax write-off, I guess. These roasts.
You're not wrong. You're not right either.
The one thing they changed about my life. Everything.
Everything. Money. Financial stability. Don't we all do?
Are all these black ones just rose colored?
Other than that, we're perfect. Oh, it's me. What's the most ridiculous psychotic text you've ever received? Tell us about it. Not a text, a letter in the mail from my best friend, but we're not going to get into detail about that. But it was pretty crazy. The Roy City House?
Have you ever gotten an insane email from Carly? Tell us about it. No, I have not.
No, Nick is a blue collar construction.
No else.
What's the craziest photo or video you have on your phone? Prove it. No.
It's a lot of hot sauce. You're like 2 for 2. You haven't taken. All right.
That's my last nugget. That's how much.
Do you win or lose? I don't know. Did I? I don't know. Does that mean you win or lose? Did you win or did you lose?
The last dab or the last nugget?
Because I think I won if we're going off of who had to take
Did
that.
River take some of my nuggets?
I don't. You've definitely taken the most hot sauce here. I don't know how Sean Evans does this shit all the time.
He's gotta be used to it. Shot by now. No more chicken.
Wow.
Oh.
Share a thing about each person. You get to sleep in as long as you want to every day.
That's not true anymore. I wake up when he wakes up, and then I get myself ready, and then I get my daughter ready, and I take her to school, and then I go to work now. So I have a job.
Big lies.
It's not. Well, I'm out of nuggets, so. What's the worst thing you've ever said or done to your parents?
Fuck you, Mom. Hot.
I just used to lie to them a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. And I answered it, so they don't have to take it. Yep.
Seriously though, how do we know when this game's over? Because I think we lost.
I actually think I won.
I think I won. You.
Technically the toughest out of the two of us.
I think I'm the most,
You didn't get
I did every
very
fucking,
personal questions.
I did every question I got.
I just need the ice. Alright. It's your turn.
If the world was ending next week, what are the most insane things you do in those 7 days? You gotta think realistically. 7 days, you're not gonna get very far. If the world's ending, I mean, we get real. If the world's ending, everyone's in panic, right? So the airlines aren't running. Where are you gonna get in 7 days? If you're driving, you're lucky to have a full tank of gas. Because I'm sure everyone's already filled up and took all the gas out of the pumps. So you're lucky to have a full tank of gas to get anywhere. So I already said you can't take a plane because the airlines aren't running. It's the end of the world. So you're lucky to have a full tank of gas. You're probably gonna get 400 miles on it, maybe 300.
Yeah, I'm going to the Grand Canyon.
So you're not gonna get very fucking far. I don't know about it. I don't think I'm gonna do anything insane. I would just try and.
Hug the people you love.
I guess so. Yeah, spend time with people that matter. I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't really.
Waste time on getting somewhere.
I wouldn't try to travel somewhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Thinking about it. That would suck ass though.
All right, and that's been what's up with that hot ones. Y'all be you. We're gonna be us later.
If you'd like to see raw, unedited, live episodes, follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/whatsupwiththat. To watch full episodes of What's Up With That, subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/whatsupwiththat.